morning, students. Again, you are all welcome to our e-learning classes. In our previous class, we have discussed the prepositions of travel, motion and direction. We have already completed some of the basics, and I think you are updating all these things in your book 4 copy about the prepositions of time, prepositions of place and the location and the travel, motion and direction. But these are only the basic things. Besides all these, there are many things we have to learn on prepositions. You know, it is a very critical chapter. Even the cultured persons, while they write the articles, they make the mistake in putting the right prepositions. So that is why we have to consider it as something so important, and we have to learn a lot so that whenever we are going to write something, we may we may at least adopt the accuracy while writing something. Today we shall discuss the prepositions, but let you know some of the special prepositions, and I shall also discuss how the different prepositions are used in different contexts. First of all, we may consider it as the phrasal verbs. Later in our chapter phrasal verb, we shall go through everything, we shall read about everything. But as far as preposition is concerned, let me exemplify you some of the sentences, and you can know actually how the prepositions vary as far as their use is concerned in different contexts. Suppose, for example, I am writing here number 1. The old man died dash corona or COVID-19. Number 2, three persons died dash accident. Number 3, his grandfather died dash neglect. The old woman died dash loss of blood. See, okay, the leader died dash his country. include it in phrasal verbs. But see, we have used the verb die and it takes different prepositions in different contexts. We cannot use a particular preposition here, rather it varies. Suppose, let us now come to the example number 1. Here the old man died dash corona or the COVID-19 or pandemic, whatever that means. So here we have to write of. Instead of corona, if it is dengue, malaria, dengue is really pronounced as dengue or dengue, it is not dengue. Anyway, or malaria or any sort of disease. So when it is related to disease and someone dies, then we may use of. So it is related to disease. And now look at the example number 2. 3 persons died dash accident. So whenever there is an accident that occurs and the person generally, or we find the mortality of the persons, then the preposition is used as in. 3 persons died in accident, or we may write here, if we put an indefinite article, no problem. 3 persons died in an accident. And when someone dies because of the negligence, suppose sometimes you know that the grandparents are neglected in some of the families, in that case the prepositions used here as from. Sorry, it is through. Throughh. So we should use here through. The grandfather, his grandfather died through neglect. And suppose someone dies because of loss of womb or something like that, then we have to write here the old man died because of, died from. And here, in case of, if someone dies, suppose many patriots, they come out during the crisis of the country, they help the country, even they die for the country. So if someone dies for someone's ideal or his ideals or his country, then it is as died for. See the different contexts, the different use of the prepositions in different contexts. So we have to remember all those things. For accident, we have to use in. For any sort of disease, we have to use of. For any sort of negligence, then we have to use through. Then if it is a loss of blood or wound, we may write here wound. Then we use here from. Then if someone dies for one's ideal or for his country, then what we say martyr, then it is for. Another one is by. In which context should we use the preposition by? In case of die, then we can write here number 6. The man died by his own hand. That means in case of suicidal case, we should use here by. So these are the contexts. See how careful we have to be. How carefully we have to put the prepositions. And I shall also now discuss about some of the special prepositions. We know that they are sometimes, or they are specifically known as something else as far as their use is concerned, but they can also be used as the prepositions. Let us now know about some special prepositions, because sometimes we become so haphazard regarding the prepositions, but we should focus more on this chapter in order to develop our accuracy. So we shall discuss now the special prepositions. Special See, as far as than is concerned, we know that than is a conjunction. It is a conjunction. But sometimes when it is used in some context, it is a preposition. How it is? We may write the sentence as, for example, it is conjunction. We may write no one can be more competent than your brother. See, here in this case, it is used as conjunction. But we can also use it as a preposition. Than as a preposition. How can it be? See its use. Be careful to know about its prepositional use. Suppose he speaks of the woman or lady than whom there is no greater a socialist see. You can exemplify with any woman that you are associated with, that he speaks of the woman or the lady than whom there is no greater a socialist. In case of here, than is used as a preposition. See, and apart from than, we can use another one. But now let us know about but. It is also a conjunction. And as a conjunction, we know its used very well. How? We may write here, for example, he is poor but honest. We just join, it is a joining word or conjunction, because we join two words here, he is poor, he is honest. And joining with the conjunction but, we just wrote now, he is poor but honest, no problem. But when it is used as a preposition, but as preposition, see, suppose in the context of this pandemic, we are confined to our home. So in that case, we may write, what can we do? It is another example. What can we do but stay at home? See, what can you do but stay at home? Here it is a preposition. Exactly, you must have known but the brave deserves the honor, or whatever that may be. Here it is also used as prepositions. See, after but we may use here another one, a or an. We know that it is an article. We know that it is a definite article. A or an is a indefinite, not definite, indefinite article. But when we write, for example, I saw a beggar on the way, or he met an orphan in that house or in the school, whatever that may be. These are here used as article. But when we write as prepositions, see here, when they are used as prepositions, see, he takes ₹20 a kilo. Here a is used as a preposition. Exactly, we may write another example. We observe Diwali a year. Here it is a preposition. We should learn all these things. These are certain special prepositions we have to remember. Okay? Okay. This should be, you observe Diwali once a year. It was written only a year, so you have to add once, and here it generally reflects, or here it is used as a preposition. But here it is used as an article. So this is the difference. We should learn, at least we should learn how to use them, and these three are the special prepositions. Even after learning all these things, we have to learn many aspects of prepositions. You know, when a preposition is used after verb, another preposition is used when that verb is used as a noun or adjective. So, prepositions differ in their use according to the formation of the word. An adjective takes the preposition, then what it takes the preposition, when that particular word will be in noun form, then the preposition will be different. And similarly, when it is in verb form, it will take another prepositions. So in the next class, I shall tell you all about all such things, and these are some things we have to remember. We have to get them into our heart. We have to get them into our bones even, so that we can develop accuracy in writing. Okay? Stay home, stay safe. Thank you all.